Another day, another amazing opportunity to smell the coffee with Dana Master and Glenara Shipura. How you doing, baby girl?
I'm doing very well. Speaking of smell the coffee, have you had your cup of coffee today?
Your cup of Joe.
Your cup of Joe.
I have.
But you're more of an iced tea or iced coffee type of girl.
I love iced coffee. Iced coffee for me, wow. It just hits the spot.
How can you make your own iced coffee?
I make my own iced coffee.
How do you make your iced coffee? I actually want to learn how to make iced coffee and iced tea.
So it depends if you want to do just a normal iced coffee or a Dalgona coffee. I love a Dalgona coffee because it's very rich and creamy. And Dalgona coffee, for me, top tier. So for a Dalgona iced coffee, what I usually do is, because you make it with milk, so I freeze the milk or put it in the freezer at least an hour, so it has those, that icy,
And it's not fully on.
It's not fully, yes,
because
I like it. Yes, crushed ice vibes. Yeah, so it's that. Then, so Dalgona coffee, you take 2 tablespoons of coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, like boiling water, and you mix, like literally whip it up until it's like a mousse. Then you take that mousse and then you put it in the frozen milk, and then you just mix everything up. Mwah!
That's it.
So delicious. But then that one is a bit more taxing, especially when you have to whisk. You can use an electric whisk, but I didn't even know that coffee can become mousse.
Me too.
Like
that's my first time actually hearing about it.
So that's that. Or if you want to just do the normal iced coffee, what I usually do is I just take boiling water, put my coffee like normal, like I'm making normal coffee, and I put a bit of salt in my coffee because that enhances the flavor.
You actually showed me. I remember.
So it enhances the flavor.
Yeah.
So when you do that, right? So you just put for example, for me it's about 1.5 teaspoons of coffee. So I put that, and I put a bit of boiling water. Oh, I'm sorry. I put the salt, I put the sugar, and I put the water. Just a bit of boiling water, and I mix it. And then you just get cold water. You put that. And then you add your different types of milks. So I use the full cream milk. I use the almond milk, the barista blend.
I love that.
And then the almond milk vanilla flavor. And then you let it sit in the freezer for a bit, just so it can, chill also. And then you mix it, and it's been so hard for me to find a place that actually makes good iced coffee.
Because you make good iced coffee.
Because I make great iced coffee at home.
I went to an event where they made really good iced tea. And then, so I went into the shops okay, I can play around with iced tea. I can buy iced tea, whatever. And then I bought the iced tea from the shops, and I took it home, and it tasted like, I don't want to I'm just I actually want to know how to make it on my own, because the store-bought one just has an aftertaste. It's just weird flavors.
It's really just about trying it out and experimenting for yourself.
Yes, so definitely I want to try out playing around, especially with the teas.
With the teas, what you do, right? Yeah. So my mom makes killer iced tea. But how she makes it is, those sachets, not of Drinko Pop, but there's another one that doesn't have an aftertaste. So it acts as a flavor inducer or something like that. And so she gets the tea bags, she puts the, makes the tea. And then she adds that powder. Oh my goodness. And then she chills it. Wow.
And then it's just
you don't get the aftertaste, it tastes so good.
I love that.
I will show you how to make that.
I will definitely, I'll probably be calling you from home,
play around with it.
This is what I have.
When it comes to experimenting in the kitchen, when I'm in the mood, no one can tell me anything. I will experiment with a lot. But anyway, us here on Smell the Coffee, we bring you bizarre news, we bring you celebrity news, and we bring you odd news. So what is in today's news? Well, you'll just have to stick around, find out and see.
In a world where politicians promise the moon and deliver potholes, where democracy sometimes arrives in camouflage and ballots often look like formalities, one show dares to laugh with Africa, at Africa, and sometimes for Africa. This is Second Take, your weekly dose of political satire with an African soul and a global edge. From coups disguised as press briefings to ministers moonwalking past accountability, we serve the real news with sharper writing. Each week we bring you the TikTok of the week, because sometimes the revolution is vertical and the heartwarming moment moment of the week to remind us that not everything is burning. We also sit down with the bold, the brilliant, and the brave, voices that question power, stir thought, and spark laughter. Because when the headlines are wild, the leaders are louder, and the truth is lost in translation, we all need a second take.
Today we're talking about cravings. Have you ever craved something like a food so much so that in the middle of the night you drive out and go get it?
No.
No?
Maybe KFC. I don't know what, because our shops are not really that open.
They're not 24/7.
You'll be there like, I want this, but you know the shops are
You just
closed.
have to wait.
You just have to wait.
Yeah, but anyway, this girl flew 2,400 miles on an extreme day trip just to satisfy a food craving. Yes, she is cuckoo for cocoa. One UK sweet tooth claims to be so addicted to a favorite chocolate treat, she flew 2,400 miles for a 24-hour day trip just to replenish her supply, and she said she'd do it all again in a flash. People were a little shocked when I told them I was going on a day trip to buy sweets. Kate Takacs, 35, told Jam Press of her epic confection adventure. The chef said she specifically traveled from London to Cluj-Napoca in Romania on September 15 to stock up on Ferrero Rocher pocket coffee chocolates, which include a shot of sweetened espresso inside, before returning home. Takacs departed after work at around 10 p.m., landing at 3:15 a.m. local time the next day, she said. She then spent the entire day in Cluj, her birthplace, where she nabbed her long-haul loot. During that time, she also managed to squeeze in sightseeing, shopping, and even picking up a fridge magnet. Takacs then flew out on a 10 p.m. return flight, arriving back in London at 11 p.m. and making it back in bed by 1:30 a.m. Total price for the entire trip, including flights and shopping, just $150. Naturally, taking on an international flight for a box of chocolates might sound extreme. Takacs' friends were reportedly stunned over her epic jaunt. Everyone thought that I was officially crazy, as some of the items that I bought can be found in London in Romanian shops, said the globetrotter of sating her candy crush. However, she advises others not to knock the international day trip until you try it. She said the sole reason was that the Ferrero Rocher pocket coffee chocolate, you can't find it in the UK, and if you haven't tried it yet, please do so and thank me later, Takacs said. This isn't the Romanian's first rodeo either. The world traveler is reportedly hooked on extreme day trips, having completed a whopping 17 total, with many more flyby vacays planned. What's the appeal of flying to another country for 24 hours? She said, I enjoy exploring new places, and it's a brilliant opportunity to see a new country on a very little budget. To me, it's the thrill and the adrenaline and the satisfaction I get once I get my fridge magnet.
Yes, that's what we should be using our adult money on.
Yeah.
Me, with my adult money, don't come here and tell me, oh, you're doing this. No.
It's
with my adult money, it's my money.
It's my money.
And if I want to go to Cape Town and have lunch there and come back, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I only live once.
I only live
my
once.
cousin was saying to me, because her workplace is very toxic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was saying it gets so bad that the retail therapy is a lot more now, because to myself, I tell myself, okay, you know what? I'm working so hard for this money in such a toxic environment. I just have to spend it. I have to spend it. It's a treat to me for enduring another terrible month.
Let me at least go to work looking fly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Feeling some type of goodness.
She
in my
said
life.
it's compensation for all the suffering that she goes through, so she might as well just use this money on herself. And that's why I tell people, don't let people pressure you into having kids when you're not ready. Because the things you can do with your own money, you can literally wake up one morning and decide, you know what, I want to go to Paris.
Exactly.
And you go.
Exactly.
But now when you have a child, there's so many other things you need to factor in. And again, now it's not just your flight ticket, it's times two.
And then there's also the school, the what,
there's so many things too.
You might not even be able to pull out the child on what date. Now you have to, oh my word.
It's a lot.
So
I tell people, really enjoy your single life. And by single life, I don't mean, without a partner. I'm saying without kids. Do everything that you want to do. See the world, travel.
especially when the older you get, the more you start understanding comfort. When I was traveling at first, I used to do like, you know, the hostels, that type of stuff. That was fun. But now that I can afford certain type of star hotels, I'm definitely going to do that. You first start flying economic or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you try first class and you're like,
you know what, this is nice.
Yes.
This is nice.
So
I saw
with our adults' money, let's enjoy
let's use
ourselves.
it. Let's enjoy it. I saw a meme on Instagram. It was basically a guy saying, when your workplace is so toxic and you want to quit, but then you remember you like taking trips, so you just random trips. And he was there enjoying. He's like, me during the month when I'm going to work, he's crying, and then him on the plane now is like, you know what, it's worth it, it's fine, it's cool, we're vibing.
I'll see you toxic workplace in a week's time.
In a week's time.
Now, speaking of toxicity, a lot of people are opting to not be in relationships because just relationships are not giving anymore. They're really not giving. And there's an actual study that says that having a cat, an Austrian study has rather shown that having a cat in the house is the emotional equivalent of having a partner.
What?
Research indicates that cats actively seek out interactions with humans and have the capacity to recall moments of kindness, often reciprocating those gestures in the future. The results highlight their capability to develop emotional connections and express gratitude. Contrary to the stereotype that dogs are more affectionate, cats can be just as loving, particularly towards women. Cats possess an advantage in their relationships with humans through their distinctive vocalizations, which blend a purr and a howl, mimicking the sound of a human baby's cry. This taps into our natural instinct to respond to a child's needs, making it hard for us to overlook their requests. Basically, if cats had little fingers, would be wrapped around them.
So wrapped around the little paws.
Their little paws. But I think I can understand why cats can be, you know, equated to the equivocal
Human equivalent.
Yeah, human equivalent of a human partner, because cats are also very aloof. They're very independent.
Yeah.
They
and
come
they're
and
clean
go,
as well.
and they're clean. Dogs are very needy. Like you need to feed the dog. You need to wash. Blah blah. There's a lot of, but cats are so independent. So I've had both, and I can tell you now, cats are like, yeah, I'll come to you when I want to.
I'm not a pet person at all. Like, I'll come to your house, I'll pet your dog, you know, I'll come to your house, I'll pet your cat, and I'll like it, and I'll leave it there.
But you're not going to take home?
No.
Really?
You can't even ask me to dog sit. Okay, I can dog sit. Okay, yes.
Can you dog sit? Because I would need a dog sitter.
I can dog sit, but for me, as Diana, to own a pet, now we're reaching. The only pet I've ever owned, goldfish.
Wow.
And I love that.
Moving
That's
soft.
it.
Moving soft.
Because with goldfish, you just wake up and you throw the little flakes in the bowl and then the fish tank and then you go and that's it. And they're just living their lives. Occasionally you find it floating upside down because it died. And you know what? So easy.
You buy another one.
You just get a scoop, flush it down the toilet, sharp, and you move on with your life.
Wow. Okay.
There's not a lot that goes into taking care of goldfish.
Yeah,
They're quiet.
I hear you.
They don't bark. They don't purr. They just...
I grew up on a farm, so pets were like an everyday thing. Like, I grew up on a farm, and even now, like this year, I'm not having my pets. They're staying with my sister, and you know, it's a whole thing of I miss that, but I also understand that my life is too busy to have a pet right now.
My mom got my sister a cat. Yeah, I was so miserable. I'm like, why is it here? Why? And it's not even, like you're saying,
they're very independent.
They're very independent. It wasn't even making noise or anything like that. But for me, just the fact that it's there, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the concept of pets, to be honest.
But I like that you don't go to other people's places with pets and then you are like, oh, I don't like your
No,
I love that.
I love dogs. I love cats. I will pet your dogs. I will pet your cats.
But I won't own one.
But I won't own one.
Yeah.
I'm just not ready for that kind of responsibility. And people say, oh, but Dana, you have a child. And it's like, yes, I have a child. But I can't have a child and a pet at the same time.
It's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot. And pets are like babies.
I'm just scared of the emotional connection. I've seen how devastated people get when their pets die.
And it's a kind of pain that you can't explain.
Exactly, because this is your baby. I
It's a
understand
kind
when
of
people
pain
say, "Oh, I'm
that you
I'm a
can't
dog
explain.
mom."
Yeah, I'm a dog mom, but
Yeah.
I've had that heartbreak. That's also
see?
one of the reasons why I'm like,
When my sister's cat passed on, she was only 7, I think. To this day, she's so broken and traumatized. She's never wanted to own a pet after that because she's like, how do I move?
And because your lifespan, generally, you are going to
outlive your pet. You see? You see?
It's like you
Now
know
you
it's
go
not
to the
even
next
playing
one.
Russian roulette with your heart. You know you're gonna.
You know you're gonna get hurt, and I
Yeah.
can't. I just cannot. Even when I see people being like, "Oh, my dog died," I genuinely feel so sad for them because I'm like, you are so used to this little routine with your dog. You guys go on walks, or when you come home, your dog is there waiting for you.
Yes.
And I just cannot handle that kind of heartbreak. Unfortunately,
We have a friend in common who lost his dog, and he told me he didn't eat for a whole month. Like he had to force himself to eat, and then ever since then he's like, okay,
it's fine.
fine, sharp.
I
Not
cannot-
again, not again.
But anyway, that brings us to the end of our top stories. But that doesn't mean the show is necessarily over.
Yes, and we were talking about baristas and
coffee and-
what she can do, but here is an interview with an
actual.
actual barista. Let's take a look. I'm here joined by the beautiful Mimi, the barista at Cafe Maca, and she has a special drink for us that she's going to make for us. Good morning, welcome to Smell the Coffee, or welcome us to your establishment, rather. I understand that you're going to make for us a drink. Could
Yes,
you
yes.
give us the name of the drink, because I don't want to say it wrong.
The drink I'll be making is Frappe Maca. It's an in-house drink. So basically it contains a macaroon. We do the macaroon as well. It's in-house macaroon. It takes ice cream, whipped cream. We do it with coffee.
Ooh,
Yes.
I am excited. So what's the first step in making the frappe maca?
Maca.
Yes, because I want to go brag to my friends that I can do things.
So the first step is the coffee.
Uh-huh.
So the coffee beans is here. The whole process comes down to here, which is going to be the grounded coffee beans.
Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
You know, our show is called Smell the Coffee, and I'm definitely smelling
Smelling the coffee.
the beans. Yes, exactly.
It's so strong because it's a dark roasted coffee. So it's also Namibian branded. So
This is also a Namibian brand. I
yes,
love
ma'am,
that.
it is.
I love that. I love that that you guys are incorporating NAM flavor,
Thank you.
and then we put it in the machine.
Yes, so this is the filter filter. The coffee falls all the way down.
Yes.
This is where you get your perfect touch.
So this is 2 shots of espresso.
Yes, it is
Got
the
it.
2 shots of espresso.
Oh, interesting.
So we're gonna do double shot just to make the shake more active.
Yes.
So it's the combination of the coffee and hot chocolate. So it does the coffee. Oh my gosh.
Some of us need the energy, I have to say. Like, I'm a very, what's the word? Like, I sleep very light, so sometimes I don't get all the sleep I need. So, double shot.
Yes.
Doesn't
always
matter if
double
I'm gonna
shot.
be like this. I'm kidding.
If there is less coffee shot in the shake, it makes it more weaker, so it's
Oh,
not
so
really
it needs
that
to be a
fun.
combination.
Yes,
Okay,
just
great.
to balance it out because of the ice cream.
You had me at double shots of espresso.
Yes, yes.
Anyways, so what next? What's the next
So
step?
the next step is we pour into the blender.
Yes.
There we go.
And then?
Excuse me. Then we do 6 spoons or scoops of ice cream as well.
Ooh, guys.
So just to be
You're a
nice
woman after my heart. Ooh, look at that.
and so thick.
I can actually help you scoop a bit.
Yes, yes, you may. You
Yes.
may. Here you go.
Okay, so that was 2.
Sorry. Yes, that was 3 already.
That was 3. Okay, so I pull all the way.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we have to count it as already 2 spoons. So it's
Oh,
2
'cause I
for
took
6.
too much, okay.
Yes, so 1 more to go.
One more to go. Oh my
Yes,
word! I
ma'am.
think I'm stealing from the establishment because I'm putting too much. Huh?
There we go.
Don't put me
Thank
behind
you.
the ice cream.
No. And then we have a homemade mocha syrup. We do it ourselves as well. It's coffee mixed with hot chocolate, but it's also the pure hot chocolate. So it's not the, how do you say? It's not processed.
Oh,
Hot
you guys have a
chocolate.
lot of like organic
Yes.
type of drinks. I saw quite a few on the menu, but this is really cool.
Thank you.
So then we put that in there, or
Yes,
what?
yes, we do. So you take your measuring cup. We normally go for 30 ounce, just not to be too strong.
Okay.
And then you just
Oh,
weight it all.
it already looks so
you
nice.
go.
It already looks so nice.
Excuse me. my
Okay, no, you
apologies.
can, you can.
This is just what we have to do.
So I'm a little bit naughty, but we can always throw in a shot of amarula, right?
Yes, yes, most definitely. Just for that entertainment when you guys need something.
Yes, hey, I know it's in the morning, but it's 7 p.m. somewhere in the world.
Yes.
So you got that right, guys. You guys can have your coffee here, and you can also have a shot of something. I love that.
Always, always.
What else is next?
Then a spoon of hot chocolate as well. May you pass me the container? Yes.
Okay, so a spoon of hot chocolate. I think these are
Yes.
things that I have in my house. I can actually do this.
Yes, you can, but it won't be the same because we do it with love. You guys just hurry up.
Ooh, shots fired. But to be fair, I also don't have the organic chocolate
Maca.
maca.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love that you guys have these little touches to it that makes me feel the love.
Thank you.
And then next?
No, the next thing is the macaron. We have to dip in the macaron. So we.
Is it these beautiful babies
Yes,
here?
it is.
So tell me about the macarons. You said you make them yourself?
Yes, we do.
Wow. So you guys bake them for the next day or for...
So basically, the macarons are just supposed to stay for a week. So every week we do have fresh ones and different flavors as well. So
Okay. My
the-
mouth is already watering just looking at this.
you can have a bite. No, I'm joking.
See, she got me. So this is the what flavor?
This is coffee.
Oh, that's coffee.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. And then this one?
This is red velvet.
Red velvet.
Yes.
Oh, my two favorites.
I normally use the coffee or Oreo because of the flavors and the color of it. So if I use the red one, it's going to color the whole
It's
shake.
going to be a different color.
Yes,
Oh,
so
I
that's not
see.
what we want. We
So
want
do
to
we just put
continue.
one macaron? Or?
Yes, just one. But
Okay.
if you have more, you want to make it more crunchy.
Maybe you want
may.
a rainbow type of situation, then
Yes.
you have that. I love that. Okay, so we
There
put
we
in
go.
the coffee.
The mini macaron. Yes.
Yes.
Then from there, we just have to
Yes. Now we put in
the lid.
the lid, and then we blend it all.
There we go. Now we blend it.
Ah,
Another thing.
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay. I see.
you will know once it's ready because the noise also changes. So it's very different.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. When I'm making smoothies at home, like I know when it's like, okay, it's starting to sound more like there's not a lot of struggle. Okay, we are taking out the whipped cream.
Yes, yes. And then just a little bit for the aging so you guys get it a little bit.
So what is this called when you do this?
So this is a maca syrup.
No, but are you garnishing the
Yes.
cup or what's the term?
Yes, I am garnishing the cup. So for ladies that like snapping, this is
Yes.
for you.
Yes, I love it.
There
I
you
love it.
go.
So it's Instagrammable. And this is why we do this, eh? This is why we have a fancy drink. The
Yeah.
haters must know on social media.
Then we scoop it in, not too full because of the whipping cream.
Okay, and then
Yes, you can open it to me. Shake
Okay.
it before use.
okay, actually, oh, then
Yeah, so
then I just
sim, you turn it. Be fun, make it. Don't be scared.
okay, okay.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, there's oh.
Ooh, okay. I was too excited, guys. But
It's
yes,
fine. There we go.
we have.
No, we are not done.
Oh, it's not yet done.
No.
Oh, my mouth is
So,
already
for
watering.
the
Watering.
final
It looks so
touch.
nice. Then we add a macaron on.
Yes.
This is
There
so
you
cool.
go.
Oh, yes, I'm definitely gonna snap this.
And just a little bit of it. There you go.
Thank you.
Frappe maca.
I love this. Oh wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm definitely going to enjoy this. And of course, this is all the more reasons why people need to come to Cafe Maka and have this wonderful experience. On that note, we'll be right back.
I feel your barista and I can go toe to toe
I think
when
so.
it comes to
I think
coffee
so.
because no one makes a mean iced coffee the way I do. But nevertheless, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. We'll catch you guys again next time, same place.